Yay, I did it. Now, I have to finagle this thing into the finagler. Oh shit, look at that. We done gone did it. But now, God, I can't win. I'm still gotta be like, hi y'all. Whatever. It is what it is. Oh, I can see that conformal coding. What does that do? Oh, it puts filters on it, huh? Show live chat. Hey, what's up, Tech? Hey, what's up, Tech? Mute microphone. Don't want to do that. All these fancy things. I wasn't kidding when I said I was about to do a live stream when I saw you doing a live stream. I was just going to do one just for the duration of me wiring up the 4-in-1 on here. Just for shits and giggles, you know what I'm saying, yo? This is my new workbench. I just put this thing together, like 3 days ago. For a grand total of, I think it was like $70 for the table and the organization stuff and whatnot. Think I should get a wire cutter? I have 2 teeth in my mouth that have a perfect little gap in them that like fit a motor wire just perfectly. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Ooh, that one's plenty tinned up. Woo! It's a good thing that my wife and kid are not here tonight, because every time I do a live feed, my wife thinks I'm insane. And I'm just sitting in the back room talking to myself. Literally myself. Shit. I don't like the fact that the comments fade away. I didn't catch any of that. Badass build and strippers. Yep, this will be build number 4 of race flight builds. I did this one. Shit, where did it go? Oh, yeah, this one right here. This is the CJ5215. This is my main freestyle rig. It was kind of messed up, and then I got it back going. and um, I can't remember what the hell was wrong with it. I had to replace a receiver antenna and stuff like that, and there was a couple other little things that were wrong with it that I fixed up, and then I took it out to give it a good rip. And well, that the thing was, is I hadn't flown it in quite a while because I've been concentrating on the race frames. Because I'm trying to get into, yes, brother. I love the Brother Javier fours. Um, I'm really trying to get into some racing this summer. Obviously, you know, you live in the South, so racing kind of just never stops. You can race year round, but racing comes to a screeching halt here come like November. In fact, I think November 16th or something like that was the last like outdoor race we had around here, and we were literally huddled in a tent with a space heater, freezing our asses off. We were flying inside of a tent, like you couldn't see outside. The only way we could see outside was through the goggles. We were all huddled around a propane heater in a tent, and it was miserable. It was fucking miserable. Like, I don't think many of us were having fun. And yeah, that was the last outdoor race. They do racing in Chicago in a golfing dome, but that's like two hours and 15 minutes away from here, and they have like an open flight on a Thursday night, and then like once a month they have like legit races on a Saturday, and and that region, there's some heavy hitters in that region, like J-Rod. I don't know if you follow the FPV racing at all, but J-Rod, White Noise, Piazza, or however you say his last name, Mr. Pizza. Those are all CDR guys, and they're some of the fastest people in the nation. Not to mention Captain Vanover, the national champion right now, raced up here in this region all summer. Yeah, I could care less about racing too, until I just, I just kind of got bored of just going to the park by myself over and over and over again. You know, I kind of wanted to be around other people that were obsessed with the same thing that I was, or that I am. I'm ridiculously obsessed with FPV. I am way more into freestyle. And the first race I went to, I was like, this is fucking ridiculous. I'll never go to another race again. And then I did, and it was less ridiculous. And then I went to another one, and I actually had a really fun time. And then I went to another one and was like, wow, this is actually really cool. And then I actually went to MDX. I was at the race in the cave in Kentucky, and that was fucking insane. I mean, that was like literally every single of the greatest racers was there besides Sean Taylor, Night Fury, because he had conflicting schedules with DR1. Is it DR1? Yeah, DRL is the ESPN thing, and yeah, well, yeah, that's the thing with the MDX, man. It was like every single great pilot in the world was there. Well, there you go. See, people that were there. But yeah, so this was the first. Oh, there goes my phone. So yeah, first race flight build, my freestyle rig, and then actually hold on, I'll be right back. Oh no! And I'm back. Alright, so that was Raceflight build. This actually here is the same frame, the CJ5215. This is the first quad I ever actually built myself. But this is Betaflight. This is the DYS Pro. Holy shit, this thing is dirty too. Yeah, this thing has just been sitting for a long time now. Since I got into Raceflight. Yeah, Betaflight. Same frame as that Freestyle Raceflight quad. This was my second Raceflight build. This is my first race frame. This is the Ronin 235 Stretch X. Yeah, Racecraft. Yeah. With these monster DYS motors, the new ones that came out, the Shoe, the 2306 2800 kV, and the Racecraft props. God, I can't even talk anymore. Just ridiculous. Just so damn fast. And then this was number 5. Let's see. Yeah, this is number 3. 3 of the Racecraft builds. Yeah, the motors are insane. I bought 5 of them right off the bat for for like $47. I got 5 motors. Put them on the Win. Yeah, the Win 5. This one. This is the first quad I put those motors on. I flew 1 pack. Immediately went back into the house and ordered 7 more. So, yeah, 7 more. So I got 3 sets of them. 12 motors for like $111. That is insanity. But unfortunately, I did kill one of the motors today. In fact, this quad's fucking, it's in bad shape now. Shane Dolan is the guy that gave me thumbs down? Who gave you a thumbs down, Sean? Anywho. Yeah, I smashed this thing into a pine tree. Shane Dolan is the guy that gave you the thumbs down. Oh, yeah. Sorry, Shane. AKA Sean. Yeah, I smashed this thing into a pine tree today at like 80 miles an hour. Just full bore. There's like these 3 little pine trees that I like to rip through. Yeah, I just got blinded by the sun and didn't even, it's not like I smashed right into it. I just clipped one of the branches, and I'm guessing because the ground is so hard and frozen, because I'm like, and yeah. When I picked it up, yeah, this one here, when I picked it up, this arm was like bent in like that, but I cranked it back down just so I could arm it and see if it would arm, and it did arm, but I think this motor right here is smoked because I crashed like 10 miles away from me, and I didn't want to have to go pick it up. So I tried turtle mode, which is Copa mode or whatever the hell Raceflight calls it, and yeah, definitely a sad day for the Win 5. Obviously the turtle mode. This is this old house notification. You mean to tell me you're gonna go watch This Old House? Whatever, dude. It's been fun, Sean. Thanks for stopping by. Oh my god. Alright, well, enjoy This Old House. What I was trying to say, though, is I was trying to turtle mode, flip it over in turtle mode when this motor was, like, literally bent over into the arm, and obviously, you know, it couldn't turn. So, yeah. And ironically, the one that couldn't turn, I don't think is the motor that I smoked. I think I smoked the other motor because it was trying so hard to flip it over when it couldn't. Sean, changing a toilet is easy. I've done it several times. Son of a bitch, and I need a beer. I'll finish this motor and then I'll go grab a beer. I gotta piss too. Be right back. Ha! Piss and new beer. That's funny. Well, then I'm gonna go piss and get a new beer. Huh. Yeah, for some reason, the live feed quit on me there for a minute. I just found my empty beer. Oh, no one's watching anymore. From my live stream. I just found my empty beer in my fridge from my live stream. So are you still there, Tech? Because it says I have 0. Oh, no, there's 1. Damn it. There we go. Woo! Alright. So what do you think? Do you think this is, Your live feed was very entertaining. And every time I do a live stream, I feel that it is horribly unentertaining. But everybody's their own worst critic, right? The one thing that I hate the most about the freaking forward-facing camera is that I always want to look at me on the screen. Is that vain? I always want to look at me, and then it looks like I'm not looking at the camera. I gotta train myself to look at that stupid little dot up there. It's the hardest part. I hate being able to see myself. You know, when I'm vlogging, I don't have a screen that faces me, so I can stare at the camera, and it's not difficult. But when I use this stupid front-facing camera, I can't help but to stare at my beautiful bearded face. Got that down to a science. Whew. I love me some quad building, y'all. tell you what. Love the smell of solder in the morning. Oh shit, made this one a little short. Oh, stretch a little. Oh, maybe not. Kiss needs to come out with a sweet ass 4-in-1 ESC. That's what I'm talking about. And I really want to build a Kiss rig just because I've heard so many amazing things about how they freestyle and whatnot. But also, on the contrary, I'm not actually using my fancy gimbal right now. I'm using just a straight up tripod. My fancy gimbal is actually right here. Fancy new gimbal, fancy new gimbal. But like, before I got into drones, I was super into photography, and I think like a lot of other people, that the fucking French video, yeah, the Osmo, that's not the DJI, is it? The Osmo? I thought that thing was like fucking $300 or something like that. That was way out of my league. This is the Evo Shift. The Evo Shift. It was $150. $150, and as far as I can tell, it works just as good. I love it. It does what I need it to do. There's no way in hell I was gonna spend. I mean, no offense. But I don't know. You say you're poor in your live feed, but no offense, but from seeing your shop and your gear and whatnot, you make considerable more money than I do. The only reason why I have all of this is because I've racked up $4,000 in PayPal debt in the last 5 months. So yeah, FPV has ruined my life in a great way. Thankfully, my wife hasn't divorced me. Well, you must have a lot of assets then. You're cash broke, right? Isn't that how it works? No, I get it. I'm not really broke either. I just we actually are in the process of buying a house. We had a house in South Milwaukee, but when we found out that she was pregnant with the first kid, I was like, we're getting the fuck out of the city. Because I'm a country boy. I grew up in the country. She's a cityite. She grew up in the city. And I moved to the city for her when we first met and started dating and stuff. But I told her from day one that when kids come into the picture, we're getting out of the city. And that's what happened. Like literally a month after we found out, I spent every time I've made on this shit, and the collectors are calling. Damn. Well, bro, maybe we should start a what would it be? DAA, Drone Addicts Anonymous. Yeah, DAA. And it's not it won't be meetings to quit FPV, because Lord knows we don't want to quit FPV. We just need to learn how to stop spending money we don't even have on FPV. I mean, I had just gotten myself out of debt with school and other shit and whatnot, and all the tools I bought, to be a mechanic that I went to school for and ended up being a goddamn milkman. Yeah, and then literally I was drunk one night and I didn't even know PayPal offered credit until my fucking buddy Chris, damn you Chris, told me that he had a line of credit with PayPal. And I was like, really, they do that? And I went online and filled it out, and yeah, and then they were like, you're accepted, here is $5,000. And I was like, no, what have I done? And like within 2 days I had a DJI Mavic and like 2 full builds in the mail coming to me. And yeah, and then just over the last 5 months of like, a set of motors here, a frame there, and then same thing happened to me with Amazon. Yeah, I have an Amazon credit card too. Yeah. Yeah, it's bad. Yeah, the Mavic Pro is shit. It sucks, man. I got it right before, well, basically, a month or two before winter kicks in, and I know I can still fly it in the winter, but I've heard those things really don't like cold weather, like it kills the batteries and stuff like that. And who the hell wants to go out and sit a slow flying drone that takes pretty good HD video when it's like fucking 15 degrees out, or negative 10 degrees like it's been for like the last month here. Yeah, I haven't even tried it. I literally haven't flown it in probably a month and a half. But I plan on using the shit out of it this summer. I want some of that sweet B-roll footage for my vlogs, Oh, yeah. Yep. So, just out of curious, Tack, how did you even come across my channel? I didn't even know you existed until like 2 days ago when you commented on the drunk vlog video. And I was like, huh, who's this guy? I didn't know, I guess I should be a little more, diligent at looking who my subscriber... Well, see, that's the thing. It doesn't even say who half the... I don't even know, really. Well, that's great. That's the best way. That's the best way I would like it to be. I just stumbled onto the channel. Yeah, and if you hadn't left that comment, I probably would have never even... what? I couldn't make sense of that. I don't know why it does that. Why it, show chat. Can I scroll? I can scroll. You was on another live stream, maybe. Maybe through Botgrinder's live feed, because he's really the only live streams that I watch. I love Botgrinder. Drew Ladrib was my absolute hero for the longest time, but then I don't know, man. Once he got involved with Rotor Riot and that shit, man, I just I don't know. Once Drib got all wrapped up in the Rotor Riot crap, I just I don't know, man. I still watch all his videos. I still love Ladrib. As a matter of fact, my buddy Sean Dolan, who left to go watch I Fell on the Road. Oh yeah. My buddy Sean, who just left to go watch Little House on the Prairie, or whatever the fuck it was, got me Drew's autograph when he went to Muncie. the greatest FPV spectacle in the world that I still to this day will never forgive my wife for not letting me go to. But if she didn't, but for not letting me go to that, I got to go to MDX because I literally sat and showed her like tweets and videos and posts about how amazing the International Open was, and was like, "Do you see what I missed? I missed the mecca of FPV." Yeah, you're damn right. I'll fucking file papers if she says anything about me not going to. Yeah, yes. We will cheers at International Open next year. Or this year. This year, actually. That's right, it is next year already. I will cheers your ass at the International Open. Yeah, I bet it was awesome. I met, do you listen to the FPV show at all by chance? It was the greatest FPV podcast, but since Dirt Diver left, it's now, I mean, it's still pretty good, but Dirt Diver was the shit. Sometimes I do. Well, it's pretty damn good. It's way better than any of the rest of the FPV podcasts, I think. I really can't stand Spun. I only listen to Spun when they do the news, or the tech talk shit. I can't help it. I can't stand WizWookie. And Quad Talk, man, Jesus Christ, that's almost unlistenable too. Now I can't even. You know, it was okay at first when it was Von Quad and who the hell was the first guy? Not Kidder. Was it Kidder? Or is Kidder? No, Kidder's on Spun. Code Red is the guy who's on there now. Who the hell was it on there before? Well, whatever. The announcer he went to DRL. Whoever the hell that guy's name was at first. It was way good then. I listened to Failsafe, but I can't stand. Oh God, you know it's funny you should say that. Really, what got me into, you know, it's funny too because I was just shitting on Rotor Riot, but really what got me into FPV was the first, because I was yeah, exactly. I used to fucking love Mr. Steel, and now I can't even, just the thought of him makes me want to quiver. Not in a you get me moist kind of way either. But I was, you know, I was into photography, wanted to get into drones, and was looking on YouTube for drone videos and stuff like that, and was like seeing like DJI crap and stuff like that. That's what I was looking for. And then I stumbled across the video of the Rotor Riot video of Mr. Steel diving the buildings while they were driving around in the car in the office park, and they were diving. He was diving the building while driving, and then like came and landed in the car, and I was just like, oh my God, now that looks way more fun than camera drones. That's yes, that's what I want to do. That looks way more fun than just hovering around. You know, and so that's what gave me the bug, was that Rotor Riot video, and I immediately subscribed to Steel and to Rotor Riot and to Sharpoo and all the dudes, fucking the DRL promo. Yeah, see, you know, I don't even, I had to have seen it. I had to have seen it. I was probably drunk or something when I did see it, but I've literally watched an ungodly amount of FPV videos, just like literally thousands of hours of FPV videos in the last year, and so there's no way I haven't seen it. But yeah, now I can't nope. Yeah. I don't know. He's always been kind of a pompous dick, but I could handle the pompous dick before. But yeah, man, yeah. Dude, you should look up on my Facebook. Tommy. Is that your Facebook or I suppose TAC is your initials, right? Well, you send me a friend request. Just look up Sam L. Purdy. I'll put that right out there on the live feed. I don't give a shit. Nobody's gonna take nothing or do nothing from me. Samuel L. Purdy. But I don't think it's Samuel. I think it's just Sam L. Purdy. P-U-R-D-Y. I believe my Tommy Quarles. That's a kick-ass last name. Is that actually a Quarles? Like you're quarreling with somebody? If that's the case, that's pretty kick-ass and I'm jealous. Damn. That's way better than Purdy. You know how much shit I've gotten in my life for having the last name of Purdy? Like, oh, it's so purdy. You got a purdy mouth. Yeah. Lots. Yeah, I saw that in your other feed. Is that just bullshitting, or is there any theme or anything to it or whatnot, or is it just, you making videos for shits and giggles? And because I technically have another YouTube channel too that has like literally 150 videos on it, but it's all like from back in the day. Yeah, random shit. That's basically what it is. My other YouTube channel is just full of random shit, like, back in the day when I used to make Xbox videos, go to the air show in Milwaukee, and catch lightning strikes. God, it's been so long since I've been on that YouTube channel. I don't even know what the hell's on it anymore. But I know there's well over 100 videos. There was some really good videos that when I had a kid and started looking for jobs and stuff like that, and really started taking life serious, that I had to take down, because I was afraid that, because nowadays, I wouldn't put it past an employer to look up somebody they're about to hire's YouTube channel, because yeah, there are some videos of me doing salvia and nitrous oxide and stuff like that. Oh yeah, lots of drunken shenanigans, but you get older and have more responsibilities and whatnot, and life gets a little more serious. And to Facebook. This is very hard to do. To solder and watch. All right, sweet. I will get to accepting that. And you're in where are you in South Carolina or one of the Carolinas, or where the hell are you? Obviously south with the Chattanooga. I stayed at a sweet ass hotel there once when I was a little kid. I believe it was called the Chattanooga Choo Choo. Probably doesn't exist anymore, but I was 12 years old, and actually North Georgia. So there's a Chattanooga in North Georgia. I got married there. Yes, it's still there. Oh, nice. Yeah, I don't really remember a whole lot of it. I just remember thinking it was very cool when I was a kid, like kind of like a grotto type pool type thing, like they had in the Playboy Mansion and stuff. And yeah, I barely remember it. Yeah. So you're almost in Georgia, is what you're saying. I have family in Georgia. Well, I mean, my wife has family in Georgia. We're actually, no joke, tossing around the idea of moving down there. Because I'm effing A sick of winter. I mean, I've never... Oh, okay, you live in Georgia now. All right. I've never... I've always loved Wisconsin. I've loved living here. I always said that I would never leave Wisconsin. But now that I've gotten into FPV, I absolutely hate winter more than anything in life. I always said that it would be nice to live somewhere where I could golf year round, but it was never like, God, I just wish I could golf year round. But God, I wish I could fly year round. I mean, technically, I can fly every day here still. I do, you know, as long as it's not raining or snowing. I still fly. I go sit in my car and fly around in a park, you know, in my car. But, you know, you can't get real far. You can't, you know, get real crazy with it because, you know, you'll lose video or fail safe or whatnot. So, but I still get my fix, you know, and it's literally like a fix. It's like supper time, you know. So that's you know, I'm still flying, but yeah, I just want to be able to fly where I'm not miserable, you know, like where I have to jump back into my car and sit with my hands up by the heater for 10 minutes before I fly my next pack, and yeah, God. I love Wisconsin. I love it to death, but I'm almost 26 degrees. Yeah, that's probably at least 10 degrees warmer than it is here. I'm pretty sure it's in the teens here. In fact, I'm positive it's in the teens here, because it was in the teens earlier today. And it's not like it gets warmer when the sun goes down. I mean, well, I guess it can. It did the other day, as a matter of fact. It went up 30 degrees and then down another 30 degrees within a 24-hour period. We had like negative 10 degrees, and then it went up to 47, and then it went back down to like 10 degrees within a 24-hour period. And it's so funny too, if you live in Wisconsin and you see it happening. I mean, it's like 47 degrees out in January, and yeah, tell me about it. But like, people are literally out in their shorts and a sweatshirt when it's 47 degrees out in January. It's so funny too. It gets me every year. You know, in like in September and October, when it drops down to like 40 degrees, we're all bundled up like, oh my god. And then like in March and April, when it gets up to 50 degrees, we're in like shorts and a t-shirt on the beach going like, oh yes, this is great. Every year it's like that. All right, this is it. Last motor wire at 45 minutes. That took me 3 times as long as it usually would, with all the yapping and what have ya. But that's all right though. It was fun. It was fun. I enjoyed watching your live feed, Tack, and I enjoyed bullshitting with you during my live feed. You seem like a cool MRFer, and I'd love to meet up with you someday and rip some packs. Cause yeah, that's it. All right, bam. My first 6-inch motor's all wired up. And the beautiful thing about about the old Braceflight Bolt 4-in-1 and the flight controller is that they are 2306 2800 kV pantsless DYS shoe motors. They're freaking rocket ships. Come on. Get in there. Holy shit on a 6-inch. Yeah. Why is that bad? I don't even know. I don't really know anything about 6 inches, 6-inchers. I've never built one before. And the beautiful thing about the Bolt 4-in-1 V2 and the Revolt V3 is you just clip that little wire in there. Amp draw from hell. Well, fuck lipos. You know? Fuck lipos. Just buy new ones. I mean, I only fly for like two minutes tops, 2.5 minutes. Hope the Bolt holds up. I've got 3 quads that I rip the Bolt on every one, and I've never had an issue with it. And there it is, boom, just like that. Flight controller and ESC are ready to rock. All I gotta do is solder on the VTX and my receiver, and this quad is done. That's how freaking easy Raceflight is. 2140 on your 6-inch. Yeah, I mean, I have other motors. I have these but these just seem such weak sauce. These are 2205 2650 kV motors. They just, I don't know, man. I love rocket ships. I don't care about flight time. I don't care. I mean, as long as I'm not like destroying my battery every time I fly. You know, if I only get 2 minutes of flight time, okay, that's 30 seconds less than I get on every other quad I have. So, whatever. Need lower kV for the torque on a 6-inch. What does why? Just why? I mean, I ask only because I really don't know. I mean, I don't know nothing about that shit. I just fucking build things that seem fun. Is it because that much power, or that it's spinning that much bigger of a prop that I mean, give me a real easy, or a real, explain to me like I'm 5. I mean, it'll fly, right? It'll still fly. Yeah is a D. Oops. Yeah is a D. That's great. Oh, wrong one. Well, we'll see what happens with it. I'll have it finished tomorrow, and we will maiden it. And yeah, it will fly, but the amps will be through the roof. Okay. Well, I mean, the Bolt and the Revolt are rated for 6S, so hopefully 6-inch props with these massive motors won't create enough amps to blow it. You know, that's all I can hope for. Ain't nothing else I can do about it now. I don't have any other lower kV motors. Well, I mean, I have those 2650s, but that's only like I don't know, 150 less kV motor, or 150 less kV or something like that. I'm real good at math too. I don't know if you noticed that, especially after I've had a few of those right there. But anywho, $2,300. Yep. What are these? Nope, these are also 2650. I don't have any 2300. But if it hold up, it will be insane. Well, good. Let's hope it holds up. Because if not, then I guess I'll just have smoked my first... I mean, God, the thing's rated for 6S. You would think that it would be able to handle some pretty crazy amperages. We're going to find out, though. We're going to find out tomorrow. Yeah. But it's been real, yo. I can't believe I've done this for almost an hour. I'm going to go work on that vlog that you want to see very well. Or lots of... Yeah. Lots of amps with the sections. I'll have, yeah. The greatest thing about Race Fight, though, is no OSD. So I'll have no idea how many amps I'll be drawing. I'll be blissfully ignorant to the amps drawn because Race Fight has no OSD yet. It's coming soon, though, they keep saying. But yeah. I'm gonna go work on that vlog. It's been real. Talk to you later.